My name is Kevin Sampana. Please be reminded that this broadcast is reaching you live from the studios of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Channel 12 for you, also at Star Times Channel 103, as well as our social media platforms, the Facebook and YouTube. Do well to join us. Pastor Mo Eno of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has emerged winner of the March 18 governorship election held in Akwa Ibom State. He polled 354,348 votes to beat his closest rival, Obong Basi Abed of the Young Progressives Party, YPP, who polled 136,262 votes, while the All Progressive Congress APC candidate Kanimo Udofia polled 126,602 votes. The report.
Hereby certify that I am the returning officer for the 2023 Akwa Ibom State governorship election held on the 18th day of March 2023. The election was contested. The candidates received the following votes. Number 1. Kofi Enem Samuel, name, Party A, total votes received 437. Number 2, Ekanem Abasie Keme, Inom Bom, female, Party AA, 181 votes. Number 3, Otu Iboro Roberts. Masculine, name, political party AAC, 393. Indians Airport, Sigel, name, party ADC, 1,685 votes. Number 5, Asian Ikere Sunday, name, ADP, 642 votes. Number 6, no name, APC, 129,602 votes. Epo Eta Basi, number 7, name, APGA, 311 votes. Number 8, Ekong Eyo, male, APM, 381 votes. Mbamba Ephraim Okon, male, APP, 123 votes. Ekpeyon Akaneyene Efio,
His Excellency,
male, DP, 141 votes. Okon Uko Nse, male, LP, 4,746 votes. Number 12, Akpano Do Edenye John James, male, 12,509 votes. Ethan Kubiat Basi, name, NRM, 861 votes. Eno Kumo Basi, name, PDP, 356,348 votes. Ikanem Sunday Francis, name, PRP, 288 votes. Udo Mem Monday, today, SDP, 442 votes. Apan Albert Basi, name, YPP, 136,262 votes. Thomas Isikas Ogan, name, ZLP, 728 votes. That Eno Kumo Basi of PDP, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared a winner and is returned elected. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Meanwhile, the governor-elect Pastor Umoh has called on all governorship candidates of political parties that took part in the gubernatorial election to join hands with him to build the state. The governor-elect made this call shortly after he was declared winner of the 2023 governorship election in Akwa Ibom State. Yours truly was there the moment the announcement was made and captured the mood.
This is the situation here at the Signature Hotel in Withausen Estate to you. The moment the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Pastor Umoh, was declared governor-elect. The governor-elect has called on all Akwa Ibomites, both those in different political parties and ideologies, to come together, join hands with him to build Akwa Ibom that will be open for all.
I'd like to thank even all those that contested with us. You know, the fiercer the contest, the better the victory. But I'd like to call on everyone to now let us join hands to build Akwa Ibom. Like I said before, we have only one Akwa Ibom. Political parties are platforms, but let us work together, and I'm stretching out my hands to work with everybody to run an all-inclusive government. And we thank God, Let the happy hour begin.
The governor-elect has officially declared the happy hour open for the people of the state, and there is no doubt of the jubilation and happiness among party faithful friends and family members. In Uyo, Kevin.
Uyo residents are hopeful that winners of the governorship and House of Assembly elections will bring a new narrative to the country's political atmosphere, where job creation, steady power supply, and the business environment will be conducive for private sector to thrive. John Paul Alumuna, who spoke with some residents, report that the people are also grateful to God for the general peaceful conduct of the election.
2023 governorship and Houses of Assembly elections, which was conducted on Saturday, 18th March, have been won and lost, with winners already celebrating with their party faithful and friends. Some citizens want the newly elected leaders to implement their campaign promises to ensure job creation, provision of social amenities, and improve the security of lives and property.
Meant to create enabling environment for the citizen to thrive in various businesses, and they provide the social amenities to the populace.
And they should provide us with job opportunities, great employment. We have good roads.
We expect a good change from the serious, a good change, but nothing more we need about it. Good security. the new government that is coming must make sure that they create employment for the youth. They create amenities for us. Good road, give us light, give us water, at least make environment safe for us to go around and do our businesses.
For other citizens, their concern is for the winners to be magnanimous in victory by bringing in some of their opponents to join them in building a better Akwa Ibom and Nigeria where all citizens will have equal opportunities to succeed. The people are hopeful that the new government at the state and federal levels will address the issues of fuel and cash scarcity, insecurity, epileptic power supply, and reduce poverty to make Nigeria a better place for all. In Uyo, John Paul Alumon, NTA News.
The long-awaited governorship and State House of Assembly elections may be described as relatively peaceful as narrated by some voters at some polling units at Akwa Ibom State Northwest Senatorial District of the state. Joy Obani, who visited some polling units in Abak and some part of the Senudim local government areas, brings us an update of the election.
The March 11 election rescheduled by INEC to hold on March 18 seems to have provided an opportunity to amend some errors witnessed in the February 25 elections. The Independent Electoral Commission, INEC, in most units was on ground early enough with voting materials to commence the exercise.
To inspect the voting material. So at the point they got to inspect the result sheet and they noticed that of the State House of Assembly and that of the governorship is signed by different officials. And at that point they decided to suspect that there might be issue with the result sheet and decided to tell us to suspend everything for now.
When I voted, it was very smooth. The beavers was working very perfectly. After the verification, I've just voted very smoothly.
Free and fair.
Meanwhile, before the 2023 general elections which have come and gone, there have been concerns from some quarters about persons with disabilities in Nigeria exercising their franchise due to the non-availability of Braille-related materials. However, correspondent Wemedi Moore Sampson interacted with some of these special breed of Nigerians on their thought in such a time like this moving forward.
Voting is a fundamental aspect of any democratic process, providing individuals with a voice to influence decisions that affect their lives. Findings reveal that 1 out of every 7 people in the world has a disability, yet people with disabilities remain underrepresented in political and public spaces. Participation of persons with disabilities in the electoral process in many ways provides the basis for mainstreaming their inclusion in all aspects of society by breaking down social stigmas and increasing the accountability of elected representatives. The governorship and House of Assembly elections may have come and gone in Akwa Ibom State, but not without some concerns from persons living with disabilities who participated in spite of their challenges. As it stands, this group of Nigerians hope that God will raise leaders who will look in their direction and put their plight forward with a voice to participate in governance.
Expect the one that God has chosen for us to make our country well and make people rejoice.
I'm here because of what government have done in my local government. In the past, physically challenged persons were not able to come out and vote during election because of bad roads. But now, any physically challenged person can crawl and use wheelchair because of good roads constructed by government. So that's why I have been able to come out and vote today. To ensure the inclusivity of persons living with disabilities in the electoral process before, during and after elections, government and INEC had already put measures in place to ensure physically challenged voters were given express attention at the polling unit. But was that the case as observed at polling units? As long as democracy as a form of government is part of our country's polity. It is the thought of many Nigerians that the physically challenged amongst us will be given their pride of place in the nation's democratic process moving forward. In Uyo, Uwemedi Mo Samson, NTA News.
The Commissioner of Police in charge of election monitoring in Akwa Ibom State has commended the peaceful disposition of electorate at the governorship and state house of assembly elections in the state. He was speaking shortly after leading other service commanders in monitoring the exercise in the state. Clement Baikwi has details.
The Commissioner of Police in charge of election in Akwa Ibom State, Ari Muhammad Ali, who led other service commanders to monitor the election, observed that the exercise was held peacefully across the state. He commended the voters for not allowing themselves to be used to cause any breakdown of law and order, promising that security personnel will continue to be at alert during and after the polls.
To God be the glory. We are on top of the situation and security is apt. Our men are virtually everywhere, and that is why you can see there was no major incident throughout the election period until now. As I speak to you, we are yet to receive any adverse situation report from anywhere. So far so good. It's been well.
At the various polling units visited, the service commanders interacted with the voters and party agents with an assurance that anyone caught with the intent of destabilizing the process will be made to face the full wrath of the law. In Uyo, Clement Barekui, NTA News.
Relatively, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested 20 persons for alleged involvement in vote buying during governorship and House of Assembly elections in Kwara State. Ahmed Fulani has details.
The suspects were arrested in different parts of the state. Among the arrested is an assistant presiding officer.
We got credible intelligence and then we acted on those intelligence. Quite a lot of money was still is still fresh now. We're looking at and then still to start investigation into some of them. Like you can see, their POSs. Yes, so we can't tell you these are the sum. That was exactly what it is, but they are huge. They're quite a lot.
Items recovered from them include cash, point of sales machine, POS, phones, and exercise books where account details of suspected beneficiaries of the vote buying are written. Ahmed Fulani, NTA News.
Away from politics, Blue House has emerged the overall winner in the maiden edition of Inter-House Sports Competition of University of Uyo Secondary School, Uyo, which was held at the Uyo Mini Stadium. The Nephiok Edet report that the first ever Inter-House Sports Competition of the school had the theme Mental Alertness Through Sports and was chaired by Professor Jonah Ini from the Department of Physical Health Education of the University of Uyo. The report.
The effect of sporting activities in shaping the physical and mental well-being of every child cannot be overemphasized. It is against this background that the University of Uyo Secondary School organized her maiden inter-house sport competition. 6 houses took part in the competition. They include blue, red, yellow, purple, pink, and green house. The sports activities consisted of 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, 4x100 meters relay race, sack race, filling the basket, and the egg race, all grouped into the male and female categories. At the end of the competition, the Blue House emerged the overall winner with a total of 296 points. Green House came second with a total number of 284 points, while the Purple House came third with 280 points.
All of them the same height, the same height, the same size body. Hey, I like this glow. Every besides they say.
So far so good, money by Joe.
I love their princess.
I'll be rich till I die.
The principal, Mr. Udwak Awana, says the importance of sport in every child's life cannot be overemphasized. Hence, the school pays attention to the physical, mental, and emotional well-being of their students while training them to achieve academic excellence.
Education is a multifaceted means in the holistic development of an individual. Today, our students are poised to showcase their talents through the instrumentality of sports. Sport, as an essential part of the school's co-curriculum activity, provides basic ingredients for the physical and mental well-being of a child.
Apart from the value of sport, in terms of mental alertness, physical fitness, you can earn money from sports. I want to assure you that we are going to develop your words and your children into total child, not only reading and writing.
Some parents and students express satisfaction being part of this epoch-making event.
Of them were very fit, and then that bonding was there, the socialization was also there, and then that eagerness to take part in sports was there, and some of them, they showcased their talent that were hidden.
And I think it will also develop the spirit of sportsmanship in students, not only dealing with academics alone. Because today in Nigeria, we know many people are earning vast sum of income through sport.
It's lovely. It's one of those things that every secondary school, every school should bring the children out to exercise themselves, compete among themselves in healthy environments, and develop muscles, and not only strength but also technicalities in life, which is what they need in life.
There are three domains of learning. You are talking about psychomotor here. So they have been through the classroom that they've been doing that is the academic part of it, and this is the psychomotor skill they are trying to develop. All of them works together to make a complete human being and learning process effective.
I feel encouraged because during the competitions we were told that we'll come overall last and we will not make it, but to God be all the glory, we came out with first position.
I feel happy and awesome and happy about myself.
High points of the event were presentation of medals, trophies, and gifts to some of the winners in various categories. In Uyo, Anyefiok Edet, NTA News.
Still talking inter-house sports, parents have been advised to train and develop their children in sports activities to become champions in the future. This was made known during an inter-house sports competition of Wings International School. Promise Omana has details.
With the theme, Developing Pupils' Talent in Sport, the chairman of the occasion, Elder Silvanus Obot, says, school sports will inculcate the spirit of teamwork in the lives of the pupils through competitive exercise like the inter-house sports. The head teacher of the school, Mercy Dominic, says the aim of the competition is to develop the pupils' talent in sport, which she says will bring peace, unity, and love amongst the people.
The purpose of school sports is therefore to allow pupils at their various stages of development pass through the experiences of various skills that will contribute to the overall educational development.
Sport brings peace, togetherness, unity, and a common language. It develops human physical features, strength, and health.
The pupils from different houses like the Blue House, Yellow House, Green House, and Red House participated in the competitions like the March Pass, 100 meters and 400 meters relays, dance competitions, amongst others. The teachers and parents weren't left out in the competition.
I am so proud of Wings International School.
For 10 years we have been planning, but we decided what we should do with this thing.
and I am so proud of my pupils.
I feel so excited, like I'm very happy today. But today's my anniversary.
It's amazing though. I didn't expect that my team, my house, will take up the third position, but it's all by God's grace.
Thank you very much. Don't for me. I'm so excited for God making this day a reality.
I am happy because our house wins. Our greenhouse took second position.
I'm excited, and I thank God that the event went successfully. It was really amazing.
I'm very happy to have our first medal. At the end of the competition, Blue House came first, followed by Green House in second position, while Yellow House came third. Medals and trophies were presented to the winners in various competitions. In Uyo, Promise Umana, NTA News.
That will be all from the news tonight. I remain Kelvin Samuel. But before I go, do know that to be a star, you have to join NTA campaign to stand against rape and rapists. Have a good night.